In this video, you're going to learn all about living in Hilliard, Florida, pros and cons. So just getting started here, we're in Hilliard, Florida. One of the local areas where they have restaurants, places to hang out right here in Hilliard, located in Nassau County. So one of the pros of what I would say about Hilliard is it's a great spot the food is authentic, the people are great, great hospitality. Met one of the managers in one of the local restaurants here, and you just get a great vibe in being out here. Another pro that I notice is you have plenty of land out here. It's rural, slower pace compared to Jacksonville City. So those are some of the pros there. What do you got, Jason? Talk to me.
It's a nice little town just north of Callahan, and if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle, and like Marty was saying, have a homestead of like a couple acres, even in an HOA, as we just were looking at, they have some Southern Homes division that's just a little bit south of here in Hilliard. They have 1 to 2 acre lots in an HOA that you can have just outside of town. So that's more space than you normally would get in Jacksonville or possibly even Callahan now, because it's growing up too.
Right. Another thing with Nassau County is the school system. Nassau County schools here in Hilliard are very good. A-rated schools.
A-rated.
So that's important for families in moving to this area. Great sports team, a lot of things to do for the kids, as far as sports. The Nats are out here a little bit attacking me. Y'all know how that works. But hit us, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Moving to and living in Jacksonville, Florida. So we're going to take you on a tour of the area, just flip things around. We're going to get in the car and take you on a little tour so you can see more about Hilliard, Florida. So here we go. All right, so we're going to flip this around so you can see everything here. Hilliard, Florida. We're at Franklin Park. And we're going to do a little tour of the Hilliard area. Okay.
Hilliard, Florida.
All right. Another thing I notice about Hilliard is you have plenty of space to build properties. Again, land, a lot of land, very rural areas. But, for some people who are moving to Florida, coming from the big city, other cities, other states, out of the country, this is country living at its best, but you're close to a major city. So we're just riding through here. Wouldn't you say, Jason?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I would say that it's very close to, some of the bigger cities, but then you have a lot of, you have some convenience stores and restaurants and stuff in this little city that you can live on the outskirts and still be close to your stores, your grocery stores. Like you have a Winn-Dixie over here, and then it has, I think it has a Wendy's, R&R, seafood and wings, Take 5 restaurants. But you get definitely a country feel over here, but then you have the convenience of being close to stuff like the post office that you just saw. You have a lot of, churches and worship places, and little stores, all around Hilliard, and then you have, nail shops and things that you would normally see in a city. It's more of a local town. It has, the southeastern bank over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell them to slow down a little bit, guys, so we can see some of these beautiful properties here in the Jacksonville area. Go ahead, Jason. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no. So back there was Southeastern Bank, it's more localized. So you have a, small town feel with even the local banks as well. But I know ViStar is prevalent over here too. So, if you do bank with one of the bigger banks, you're not going to be left out and not have somewhere to go.
Yeah, and another thing I'm noticing is the plants, the flowers are in full bloom over here. As you can see, a very beautiful city. A lot of space, a lot of churches, a lot of nice schools, elementary schools. You have some new build homes, as you can see. We're going to take you to some beautiful ones. Old style homes here, which is really cool. This right here is a church, one of the churches. Then you have the town hall of Hilliard over there on the other side. We're going to swing back by and we'll show you that. But we're pulling up on, looks like the high school, right? Oh, no, that's the church.
That's another church.
First Baptist of Hilliard.
But the schools are right up here. The schools are all, really close together. They're not spaced out. They're within probably like a quarter mile, probably a couple blocks of each other, to be honest with you.
Right. So Jason and I are both real estate agents, and we're going to pull up on one of his listings in a little bit. But we're going to just show you part of the city. We're pulling up on interesting enough, this is the middle and high school. They're together. The Hilliard Middle School and Senior High School all together as one. So that's pretty cool. So the kids, you get that continuity going on. Kids going to, with their friends, probably from, elementary school all the way up into high school,
Then you got the Hilliard Public Library over here.
Okay, on the other side. All right.
Yeah, Public Library to the left. So, everything's kind of all in one area that's, makes it very convenient. And then you live outside here, but you're only 20 minutes away from Callahan, and then about 40 minutes away from Jacksonville, maybe 30, 35.
Yeah, from Jacksonville. And then also you're close to Yulee, not far from Fernandina Beach, Nassau County. And this is part of Hilliard that I really didn't know about. I figured it was just a lot of land everywhere and, woods. But this is, a city. And, it's good sometimes to just ride through to see for yourself and not just go on what people are telling you. So we're just bringing you all this information, and this is what we do on our channel to help you understand. So if you're looking to move to Hilliard, definitely hit us up, let us know, send us a reach out, and we'll keep giving you different videos of all these different areas, in the greater Jacksonville area. Okay, so we're going to pull up on Jason's listing here for just a minute, just so you guys can kind of see it. It's a nice corner lot home in really the heart of Hilliard, not too far. We're just pulling up here, and we'll just walk around it a little bit, and I will have Jason describe it as we get out here, and then we're gonna drive around Hilliard a little bit more. All right, so as you can see, the land here. All right, and Jason, just tell us a little bit about it. I'm gonna flip the camera to you. Yeah, I can see you. And just tell us a little about it.
So this is 27427 West First Avenue. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's got a mother-in-law suite over here on the right side of the house. It's a garage about 400 plus square, or probably a good 400 plus square feet. That was 500 square feet that was turned into a mother-in-law suite. So you got a little kitchenette, and then you also got a bathroom attached to it. And then you have the main area that's got the 3 bedrooms and then the 2 baths. The 2 baths there. So, and then the lot is a very large lot. It's about 8 lots considered in the city of Hilliard, Florida. So, the house and this side probably takes up about, I want to say 5, and then you also have another 3 or 4 on this side where you can actually build another home. So, the lots over here are probably about 0.225 acres. This one's 0.55 acres, so you have a lot more space to kind of, to have different things on your property, but then have the convenience of being so close to the A-rated schools that you could ride your bike because they're just a couple blocks away.
Awesome. Okay, so there you go. This is a prime example of what we were talking about, with the land in the middle of the city, not too far from everything. So we're going to hop in the car and we're going to head back to where we were going on the other side of the street, and Jason's going to ride us around just a little bit, show us some parts of the city. Let me flip this back around. Yeah, so just thank you so much. Jason, this is a nice listing here. Any other major points you want to just share about your listing?
So it's got all quartz countertops inside. The cabinets are brand new. It was a newly refreshed home, and it's a very well built home. Made the wood that it's made of is cedar. So they don't normally make the houses out of cedar anymore. Then also it's got a 16-inch foundation slab on it. But the biggest thing about this listing is 2644 square feet. So it's a very large home for like a bigger family, or like I said, if you want to house your grandmother or family member there and have them close by, they have their own space where you wouldn't really see them because you can kind of close them off from the rest of you. So
all right, good. So while we're here, man, let's just do a quick tour of the house.
Sure.
Briefly, and just kind of give us some overview of the place.
All right.
That's always good. Since we're right here in the area, we're going to give you some more B-roll, show you some more of the property. But again, this is living in Hilliard, Florida. Very, very safe area. Low crime rate. I mean, people leave their doors open around here. We don't leave our doors open because we're selling these amazing properties. But yeah, we just give a little quick tour of some of the main features he was talking about. He's turning on the lights there. So yeah, we just give you some live footage of what's going on here. Again, moving to and living in Jackson, Florida with Jason Crow and Artie Cox. All right, here we go.
So here's the mother-in-law suite. It's got a granite countertops, brand new cabinets. This is about 400 square feet, the actual space here, but with the bathroom, it probably was about, close to 480, pushing 500. You have your own kitchen. You can put a, microwave over here. Then you can also put you can actually move this and put a stove here, but if you feel like that's needed for, whoever lives there, you got a stove plug, so you can remove this if you like, but we just figured that maybe that's not needed, and we just have the microwave access. So you have your closet, and then you have the additional bathroom that is attached to the room. So, this is basically a almost like a master suite.
Ooh, look at that tub, man. Let's shower.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that
so
subway tile.
Yeah.
Talk about it, Jason.
Subway
briefly.
tile, and then this is brand new, and then everything is like I said, it's tile, and then we use the gray grout, and then you have the the sliding glass door that's very nice, it fits very snug. It looks very sleek. So, and everything's brand new in this house. We went with the gold and the white to be a little bit different than the grays and the nickel. And so, included is the stove, and then you have the dishwasher, then you have the microwave. We haven't had a chance to hook it up, but it will fit above there with the plug in the cabinet. And then over here you can see that it's wide open. So again, this is almost a 2,700 square foot home with quartz countertops, and everything is pretty much new. Everything was painted. You have new vinyl plank flooring here, and then this is like a little office space, or if you want to create a room, you could create it into a room if you wanted to. But see, and it's got a lot of lights everywhere. You can see we got all LED lights kind of lighting up the area, and then you got, this is your, I guess, air handler closet. You can kind of put a little rack up there to put some coats, little coat closet in a brand new, everything's brand new. So that's a brand new air handler, brand new AC unit, brand new thermostat. And then you have a fan in the living room, and see the living room is accessible for the kitchen. And then you have the dining room with the dining room light over here that's cohesive with the kitchen. And then the countertop, hangs over a good bit, so you can have like a nice little bar area where you can put bar stools and be able to kind of fit your lights up on
and
there.
Get some nice chocolates here. I'm gonna grab me one. Yeah,
there you go.
All out there who like chocolates.
Watch
Yeah,
out, man.
there you go.
Dangerous.
All right, tell us what else. you got going on over here?
Here's the other rooms. They're very spacious. They're a little bit over 100 square feet. And then you have, your closet, which are very good size. They're not, your little 30-inch closets are quite a bit bigger than that, where you fit your clothes and everything. Over here is the guest suite. Well, I guess, this is the main bathroom, kind of for like these two rooms. And then you have a tub, and then we went with the grays and the whites. They're kind of like, and then also, well, you can see we got a little, little place where you can put your shampoo and everything there on the bottom. Kind of made that a little bit special to kind of fit the tubbing since it's a little bit bigger. Space right there, utilize that space. You can see it's very nice. The grays and the whites kind of go really good. That's kind of what's in, but we thought we'd be a little bit different with the gold handles and everything. And then when you come over to the mother, well, this is the master. Well, let's do this one first. So this is an additional room. We call this is just the second room, which you see you have like good, 3 windows where you can look out and see the yard, and then you also have like a decent sized closet as well. And each of the rooms have fans. Even the room has fans in it. And then here's the master. So the master's very, very good sized room. And then you have a double closet. The closet over here is accessible from the main room, and then also from the bathroom. So you can kind of walk in here, and then it goes all the way back here. So very, very nice spacious closet. And then also the bathroom. So this is where we went with the gold handles and the gold faucets and the mirrors, and then also if you see the gold that's with the shower as well. So,
wow. So how much you guys asking for a property like this?
So this house is for $399,000 that we have it listed at. Also what you can do to make it more affordable is you can use a 2-1 buy down program. And so if you buy down the seller will buy down the rate for about $10,000, and then you can have a comfortable rate of about 4%, and then it goes up to 5%, and then by that time you probably would want to refinance because the rates will be lower at that point within a couple of years. So.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, so let's head on back to the car. Let's get some more B-roll. Very nice tour of this particular property. So that's another pro. When you have beautiful properties like this in the heart of the city, you will see this throughout Hilliard, Florida. So that's a pro. Great job.
And that's one of the main things. It's pretty much a brand new home, starting from scratch. You're not going to have to, replace a lot of stuff on these types of homes because everything's brand new with inside and ready. And starting from day one, it's a new home to you. I'm going to turn off the lights real quick so it may get dark. Woo. All right.
Yo, let's go.
You still there, man?
Yeah, we will make it through.
Woo, watch out, man. Don't trip.
All right, so we're going to head outside.
Watch out.
Yeah. Get some B-roll going. Folks got their golf carts going on out here. What's going on? So this is in Hilliard, right near the downtown area. As you can see.
You can also notice how it's so quiet over here.
Okay, yeah, it is quiet here. It's probably about 7 o'clock. So again, thank you all for taking the time to listen to the video. Moving to and living in Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to show you some B-roll. See what's going on here. So you have some looks like some rental property over here. Rental apartments over there, some condos. apartments in nice area of town again. And again, we're just sharing you all areas of the Jacksonville area and these satellite cities, which is basically just cities that are outside the Jacksonville area that offer a ton of value for folks who don't really, care for the city per se, just, to live in the city, but want to be close to a major city. And so we're going to show you around a little bit before we head out of here. Thank you so much for your support and watching the channel and encouragement, and we truly appreciate it.
Hit that like button.
There you go. Yeah, Jason
like
said hit that like button. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all the support. It help us to continue to put out these videos all the time. So we're going to be putting out 4 videos weekly. So that's our, we're on that quest to give you the content. So we go ahead.
Another thing about the Duval, Nassau County areas, man. We're I saw in the news we're one of the fastest growing counties in Florida. Talk about, other than, Hilliard will eventually, get there. But Jacksonville is definitely, I think, what is it, top 10 or something like that?
Yeah. As far as growth, Jacksonville, surrounding areas, and you have some of the counties. St. Johns County, fastest growing county in Florida, and I know Nassau County is right up there. So Hilliard is going to get a lot of this growth as well. As you can see, a lot of contractors, entrepreneurs who are vested in this area and bringing in new properties here. So
another thing about the areas in the rural areas, they tend to not appreciate quite as quickly as some of the other areas as well. So you kind of keep your appreciation when things seem to be depreciating a little bit due to the market rates or whatnot.
Right, awesome. So I think this is what is this?
This is the Hilliard County Library.
Oh yeah, the Nassau County Library. Yeah, Jason was talking about that earlier. Nice library. It almost looks like I can tell you, it's huge, humongous, all brick. And then this is just a community here in the Hilliard area, really nice and quiet, like Jason was talking about. So just sharing with you some of the areas of town here in Hilliard. Just rolling it through. Like I say, we say beautiful trees and flowers are blooming. Here in let's talk a little bit about the weather. So this could be a pro and con. We really don't get too much of a winter here in Northeast Florida, and this year has been no exception. We're almost, it's nice and cool now. Well, not cool, but it's very comfortable. But summer's in the air. Summer's definitely going to be approaching us soon. So
Nassau County, though, Hilliard in particular, it gets cold enough that you do need to cover your pipes though during the winter. So
okay, that's good to know.
Because they will burst. Given the water will freeze in the pipes, and they will burst the pipes if you don't cover them.
Yeah. So this is the town of Hilliard building here. Pay all your bills. I'm assuming there.
Contracting, permitting.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes, it's good to know. And again, this is just, it looks like a little commercial areas too, mixed in with residential properties as we go in here, kind of old style properties. So you have a good mixture of homes here, which is cool. So a little bit for everyone in these areas. So we just want to give you a snapshot of the Hilliard area, and what we're going to be doing is doing more like specific things about these areas, Nassau County, Hilliard. Give you some more, maybe top neighborhoods in Hilliard. Anything you want to know about this Hilliard area, we'll be giving that to you in Jacksonville. Any comments you have, any questions, any videos you want us to do, look, we're working for you. We're here to help you, and we're here to just help you any way we can. Okay, here's a bank right here. Always got to have a good bank in town. And
they're local to Hilliard, Callahan, and Southern Georgia.
Oh, okay, awesome. So the Georgia line is not far from here either. We're close to Southern Georgia. again, St. Johns County, Jacksonville, Callahan, Yulee, Fernandina Beach, Amelia Islands, not far. So you're close to a lot of different things. So there's something for everyone here in Northeast Florida. And so we're here to give it to you and share with you what's going on. So we just appreciate you watching. Here we go. We appreciate you watching. And look, we'll talk to you guys later. Be blessed. You want to leave them with anything, Jason?
Oh, just a great area to move to. You know, as we just mentioned that, you know, this is a very fast-growing area, so it'll be very, very popular and a great area to get a little bit of the cold in and the warm weather here in Florida. That's what I like about it. I've been down to South Florida quite a lot, all the time. Here it gets a little bit chilly.
All right. So till next time, we'll